What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video. We got to go over baby Dogecoin today because, as you all can see, we are starting to have some more growth coming inside of baby Dogecoin. And it's kind of funny because everything else is going down. You can even see Bitcoin down for the last 24 hours, 2%. But anyways, we're going to go over this. We're going to go over why baby Dogecoin is primed for a 100x gain and how it could happen. But anyways, hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps the YouTube channel out immensely for the YouTube algorithm. And also leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you all want me to go over next. And also, if you want these automated trading indicators, definitely check out the Vital Algo link in the description and use the discount code Marsellis for 25% off. And if you want to help support the channel, definitely go ahead and send a donation through the Cash App or PayPal donation link in the description. It'll be greatly appreciated. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Let's get straight to it. So let's go over baby Doge. So the first thing we got to talk about, the 24-hour market control is in control by the bears by 60%, showing that we are 40% bullish. So as you can see here, we just started to rise ever since yesterday around 2 p.m. We were just rising ever since then. And yeah, baby Doge, even though it hit this red area here, it's very, very lightly shaded. So when you see a very lightly shaded red area, it shows that there's a little bit less demand, but there's still demand for baby Doge. So you can even see on the oscillator here, there's just a little bit of selling and a little bit of buying. So there's not much volume going through right now. But we do keep on trying to retest this area. So we tried to retest this resistance at 1900. So we got rejected up there around 1910, 1915. So once we actually get past that 1910, 1915 area, though, you could definitely see baby Doge continue to pump all the way up here to this, well, past the Fibonacci retracement level, past 2100, all the way up to 2150. And then we'll probably end up getting rejected at 2150 before it kind of trends down and then, retest this area down here of 1900. So actually, let me draw that out because you're probably looking at it like, what am I talking about? But yeah, anyways, this is what I'm showing here. So we could see baby Doge do something like this where it just starts to go on an uptrend now. And we already got rejected up here once at the 1900 area. So we already got rejected once here. So we're probably not going to get rejected again. Now, mind you, if we do get rejected again at this area, then we're going to see the downtrend continue to go down. But it definitely looks like what baby Doge is doing right now. We're about to go on this uptrend and about to retest this area because you can see right now it's going along like a stair step. I like to call this the stair step method. By then, it should be at this point, or by tomorrow, really, or maybe by the end of the day. But anyways, we should see baby Doge pumping up to 1900 soon. So if we do get rejected at the 1900 area, you got to think about it. We will probably end up going down here to the previous level where we had the supply and demand, or actually pretty much lower, a little bit lower, maybe seeing 1750 or 1700. But there really isn't any supply and demand areas of less or high demand down here because the volume right now in baby Doge is pretty low. So it doesn't really show the volume since it's so low right now. But I do want to show something else here. So if we were to pass this area here, so let me put on this and then move this up a little bit for you all. So if we were to pass the 1900 area, pretty much what we would see is a pump moving all the way down here from 1900 all the way up here, probably to about 2150. Now, when we actually hit the 2150 area, you got to think about it. That's going to be a huge pump. So you'll probably see a little bit of a pullback, then probably down to about 2000 or 1900. So this is the area where that would stop. And then after that pump, and remember, this could happen in a time span of a day, a week, or a month. But this is going to happen because these are our technical levels. We have these supports and resistance set up here. We have these supply and demands of more and less demand at these numbers, and they're not going to go away no matter what happens. So up here, you got the 2300 area. So after we break 2150, we could probably see baby Doge going back up here all the way up to 2300 after that. And then after we hit that, that's when we come into the next retracement period. And this retracement would probably see us go back here and retrace back down to this level. Because the general rule of thumb is whenever you break out of anything, if you break out of a level, just expect to have a trend, or not a trend, but really a pullback. Expect to have a pullback back down to the previous level where we were at before, but at the height of the previous level. So right here, you see that this is the low at 1760 and the high is at 1930. So if we were to break out in 1930 and go all the way up here to 2140 or 2150, then you'll see the pullback come back here to 1920, 1930. You'll see that pullback all the way back down to 1930 because that was the height of our previous area of supply and demand of less demand. So that's pretty much where we're going to have more demand. because that's going to be the buying opportunity. It's going to be the buy the dip opportunity that people see. So when you see it pump up here to 2150, you'll see it retrace back down to 1930, and then you'll see another pump coming again, and the next pump will have us getting way past the 2300, and then you'll see the pullback coming back down to the height of the previous period, which will now be our low around 2150, and then you'll see another pump. But the next one would probably be this Fibonacci retracement level of 2680, 2690, somewhere around there. But yeah, that's what we could see inside the technicals here in Baby Dogecoin very soon. And I really do believe leading into next year, we're going to see a lot more movement inside of crypto in general. Now, I'm not sure if we're just going to go automatically straight up past these levels. Maybe we trend sideways, or maybe we go down for a little bit. And there is supply and demand of more demand at 1600. So we could possibly go down to 1600. I have the support line also set down at 1530. So we could see 1530 again with Baby Dogecoin. We had a hard time getting past 1530 back here around the 21st of December. So that's why I deemed that as our support. But anyways, let's move past the technicals because I don't want to make this all on technicals today. I did want to go over a lot of technicals because, the technicals matter. The short-term stuff matters. Even though we are long-term holders in Baby Doge, I know the short-term still matters. But anyways, let's move on to the next thing. So Baby Doge up 0.4% in the last 24 hours, yet Bitcoin down 1.9% in the last 24 hours. Baby Doge up 9.4% in the last 7 days, yet Bitcoin down 8.9% in the last 7 days. Bitcoin down 2.8% in the last 7 days. Baby Dogecoin up 25.7% in the last 14 days. So yeah, you can see Baby Doge is doing far better than Bitcoin on all of these different chart periods, except the 30-day. The 30-day Baby Doge is down 25.2%, but still, we're doing very well here. I'm definitely surprised to see this because typically everything in the crypto market follows Bitcoin. So it's really surprising to see that Baby Doge is not really following Bitcoin. If you look at the last 24 hours of Bitcoin, and then you go over here and you look at the last 24 hours of Baby Doge, the only similarity you see is the pump that we had from the 31st, which it is the 31st, but the pump that we had earlier in the day of the 31st, all the way up here to about, from 1927, 1839, 1927. We had the same pump here inside of Bitcoin. But with Baby Doge, the only difference is Bitcoin went down way harder. Baby Dogecoin didn't go down as hard, and Baby Dogecoin's starting to, do some recovery. So they kind of do look a little bit the same because we went down really hard, and then we went up, and then down, and then up again. You see over here, we went down pretty hard. Not hard, but we went up again, and then down and up again. But it definitely seems like Baby Doge is multiplying whatever Bitcoin's doing by 10. And that's on the positive side because, look, we're still up for the last 24 hours. But yeah, Baby Doge is doing far better than Bitcoin. Anyways, I hold no Bitcoin at all. I only hold Baby Doge, no Bitcoin. I do hold Ethereum because I do like Ethereum. I got some Polkadot, I got some Tron, I got some Dogecoin, but I do not hold Bitcoin. But anyways, let's move on from this to the next thing over here. Baby Doge, we're actually almost past 1.1 million holders, so that's pretty big. We're at 1,088,294 people holding Baby Doge, so that's definitely pretty good because we're actually almost at 1.1 million. We literally just hit 1 million like the 1st of December, somewhere around there. Somewhere around there, we hit 1 million holders. Now we're already almost past 1.1 million. That's 100,000 people getting into Baby Dogecoin in pretty much a month. So that's definitely really good that we're doing this. Shout out to the whole Baby Doge army. Shout out to all the new people in Baby Doge. For everyone that's new in Baby Doge, if you are new in Baby Doge, stay till the end of the video. I'm going to be going over our whole roadmap by the end of the video. Not exactly at the end, but towards the end, you will see the whole roadmap for Baby Doge for all the new people. And for all the old people who have been here for a while with Baby Dogecoin, you can watch it as well. But anyways, let's move on. So let's talk about our burns. So remember, 5% of every single transaction is being burned, and 5% of every transaction is being sent to all the holders as rewards, as well as 5% of every transaction being sent to the liquidity pool. So since we have these 5% tokenomics, we got 10% total tax, 5% going to liquidity pool, 5% going to rewards. And part of that 5% is also being burned because the burn wallet is a wallet in itself. So 5% is always being sent to this wallet. You can see the circulating supply going down, and you can see the burnt supply going up every single second here. So the reason why I'm mentioning this is because we do have a lot of new people with Baby Doge, but I just want to show people how significant this is. So just mind you, Baby Doge has been out 7 months. You look over here from June, July, August, September, October, November, December. That's 7 months. June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 7 months. So Baby Doge has been out for 7 months, and we have burned 37.7 quadrillion tokens just through the automatic burns. These were only through the manual, or not the manual, the automatic burns. They were all these automatic burns were burnt. And then the manual burns, that's where everything else came from. So look, 37.7 from automatic, and then the rest is manual. So whatever 162 minus 37 is, that's how much you'll get. But that is definitely pretty good. The fact that we're just automatically burning this much. So that means in the next 7 months, which would end up being 1 year and 2 months, then 37 times 2, I don't know what 37 times 2 is. Let's do some math here. And also, for Baby Doge to 100x, we're at 400 million market cap, somewhere around there, give or take. 312 million. Anyways, 400 million. Let's just say we're at 400 million market cap. We would have 40 billion market cap if we 100x. That's not fully diluted. That's just normal market cap, not fully diluted. And also remember, you got to think about it because 312 million, not 400 million. So really, we would be at 31 billion market cap. So 31.2 billion market cap for 100x. Shiba Inu went all the way up to like 50 billion market cap this year. So I know Baby Doge can without a doubt do it. Like, our community is just as strong as Shiba Inu's. Shiba Inu has a huge, strong community, but Baby Doge also has a huge, strong community. So we could see the same thing happening here inside Baby Doge. And we only need to get to 31.2 billion market cap. We could do that easily. I know we can. Dogecoin did it. Shiba Inu did it. So many other coins have done it. We can do it too. So I definitely believe we'll do that. That's how we're going to 100x here. But also these burns are also going to help push us up there too, because then we really wouldn't even need to get to a 31.2 billion market cap. Mind you, 31.2 billion market cap for 100x if we burn no coins. But we know every second of the day, coins are getting burned, and you can see it here in real time. You can see coins being burnt there in real time. So without any coin burns, 31.2 billion market cap would be 100x. With coin burns, we don't even know. It could be 20 billion. It could be 10 billion for 100x. So you got to keep that type of stuff in mind because we're burning so many different tokens, and we should be getting a manual burn tomorrow. So yeah, inside of, let's do some math here though. You got to think about this. Let's go all the way up here. And where was I at? Okay, yeah, 37.7 trillion. So quadrillion, not trillion. So anyways, take the 37.7 quadrillion and then you multiply that by let's say by 2, because yeah, just multiply it by 2. That'll be another 7 months. So after another 7 months would total out to be 1 year and 2 months of Baby Dogecoin being live. So at Baby Dogecoin's 1 year, 2 month anniversary, we will have 75.4 quadrillion tokens may automatically burn, auto burns. So now let's keep doing math here. So 162 minus, because we have 162 circulating supply, take 162 minus 75.4. So 162 minus 75.4. Now, inside of 7 months, we would have already automatically burned so much Baby Dogecoin, 75.4%, and really 37.7 to be exact. That's if our volume stayed the same, which you know our volume is going to increase. So you kind of got to bump things up here. But anyways, if the volume stayed the same, we would have 86.6 quadrillion tokens after we continue to do our automatic burns. That's without the manual burns. Now, if we continue to do how we are doing now, which is about 3 quadrillion a month, 3 times 12, that's 36. So you would just minus this by 36. And then after our manual burns, within 7, or not 7 months, but inside of a whole 2 years, pretty much. Well, not 2 years. 2 years from the day that Baby Dogecoin launched, it would be at 50.6. But then you got to account for the extra automatic burns, because remember, the first one I did for 1 year and 2 months. Now you got to add 10 more months of automatic burns. And then once you add 10 more months of automatic burns, we can do that right now. So inside of last month, we burned 514, I think. Yeah, 514 trillion last month. So over here, you can see it also over here. Well, it says 469 trillion for the weekly ones. Projected monthly Baby Doge rewards 1.8 quadrillion. Next month is predicting that we get to about 616. So give or take roughly, let's just say 1 quadrillion. Let's just break it in half. Let's just say 1 quadrillion tokens. So if we were to do 1 quadrillion tokens a month, automatic burns for the next 10 months, because remember we did 1 month and 1 year and 2 months. So for the next 10, you get 1 quadrillion, boom, 40.6 quadrillion tokens. So 40.6 quadrillion tokens is what we would pretty much have after Baby Dogecoin being live for another year. We already been live for 7 months. So after the 2-year point of Baby Dogecoin being live, we should only have 40.6 quadrillion. That's without the volume increasing whatsoever. Our volume increases none. We stay at the same volume, 40.6 quadrillion. But you know the volume is going to increase. So when you kind of add those stuff on, let's just do minus 30. Boom, 10 quadrillion already right there. So there's a lot of potential here with Baby Dogecoin. We're going to have very scarce coins inside of the near future. It's going to be very hard for people to get their hands on Baby Doge at a cheap price. And on top of that, I know our volume is going to continue to increase. So that's why I did all these projections without an increase in volume. Because when you do it like that and you look at it, you're like, wow. So we could do this, all this without any volume increase. And we know it's inevitable. It's inevitable to get these volume increases. It's just how things work. But anyways, let's go over some other stuff inside Baby Dogecoin. Got a little tongue twister there. But anyways, Baby Doge is now trending still on Facebook, or not Facebook, Twitter. That's why we know the volume is going to continue to increase, because we're always trending everywhere. And like I said, I was going to come back for all the new people. So if you're new here, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. You can see all this good stuff here. But look at this roadmap. So for all the new people and for the old people too that want to see the roadmap again with Baby Doge, we already have our wallet tracker. So that's what I was just now looking at. You can track your wallet, the burn wallet. You can track the top wallets. You can track any wallet you want. So you already got the wallet tracker. We already got the Ethereum bridge. Actually, most people don't really get Baby Doge on Ethereum. So it's just not plausible for Ethereum. Let's be honest. The Ethereum gas fees are so much that it really just doesn't make sense to buy Baby Doge on Ethereum. It only makes sense if you're buying like a really, really, really large amount of Baby Doge, and then your fees kind of weigh itself out because you're putting so much money in it anyway. But me personally, I don't have enough money to be putting inside Ethereum and paying $100, $200 gas fees. I mean, there's times of the day when you can, buy like a ERC20 without paying a lot of gas fees, but then you really got to do some math there. But anyways, let's move on from this. So yeah, we already got the wallet tracker. NFT collection is now coming out very soon. We already got one NFT out, and that was exclusive. They were actually given to one of the people who wanted they won something. It was like a poll or something, but they ended up winning it, so they got a free NFT. But there should be the other NFTs coming out very soon. And then we're going to be having the Baby Doge wallet, the virtual and physical debit cards, and the Baby Dogecoin exchange coming out at the same time, sometime early 2022. So they said sometimes January or early Q1 of 2022. So it's going to be coming all at the same time. All 3 of those are coming around the same time. So you got to keep that in mind. Now, the Baby Doge Arcade and the Baby Doge NFT Marketplace wasn't really revealed exactly when in 2022 it'll come out, but it should come out shortly after these 3, so we could see that happening. And remember, coming into 2022, we're probably going to have a crypto pump. Like the whole crypto market is probably going to be pumping from there. So we're going to have the pump of the crypto market along with the pump of all of our utilities releasing at one time. So it's going to be huge. Baby Doge, 100x in the near future. I'm telling you right now. Maybe it doesn't happen inside of 5 months. Maybe it doesn't happen in a year. But 2 years, quite possibly. So that's why I was showing you the burn and how much we would have burn in 2 years. We will literally only have about 40 to 20 quadrillion tokens in 2 years. So at the rate that we're burning now, if they don't slow anything down, if they don't slow any of that down, just through the automatic burns, we'll still have a lot of coins burned. So even if they stop burning manually every month, then we'll still have the automatic burns. We'll still be burning 37.7 quadrillion tokens every 7 months. So every 1.2 years, we're going to have so much Baby Dogecoin burned. Like, it's crazy how much Baby Dogecoin is going to be burned every 1.2 years. But anyways, let's talk about how much money we've burned today in Baby Doge. We've actually burned $40,000 today in Baby Doge, right down the drain. So hey, look, the whole economy, like think about it, the whole US economy, the whole global economy, they keep printing money into circulation into all of these different economies. That money is flowing into crypto, and that money is getting burned. So when you see inflation starting to hike up, maybe expect to see inflation start going down now, because a lot of the money that they printed will never be able to be touched again. Just think about it. This $40,000 that was just now burned today was actually printed like yesterday. And then now that it was printed yesterday, they're acting as if, there's still inflation, yet a lot of the money that's getting printed is also getting burned and never to be touched again. So when you look at it from that perspective, like Baby Doge, Baby Doge is just one of the best investments you could do right now. I can't even explain it. Like, it's just crazy. Like, all this money that's getting printed into circulation, yet Baby Doge is burning that very same money. So our money becomes more worth. It becomes worth way more. So that's just my opinion, and I wouldn't even say it's an opinion. It's kind of a fact. Baby Dogecoin burns more tokens. So as we burn and as we get more holders, our price artificially raises and gets higher and higher. That's kind of how Baby Doge was created. So yeah, Baby Doge is like one of the best coins ever. We got one of the best communities out there. Shout out to the whole Baby Doge army. We got 3,010 new holders today. So shout out to all the new hodlers out there. And we burned 20.99 trillion tokens today. So if you also want to keep doing math here, let's just do it because it's fun to do math. Let's do 21 trillion, right? Times, let's say 365 days. So let's just say we burned $40,000 every day for the next year. If we burned $40,000 every day for the next year, we would burn 7,665 trillion tokens, which comes out to be 7.6 quadrillion tokens burned, literally, in 1 year. 7.6 quadrillion tokens. That's with low volume. Our volume is so low right now, so low. You can even see it over here on the oscillator. You can see how low this volume is. This volume is so low, it doesn't even show the red marks that it will show on like Dogecoin and stuff, because the volume is way higher there. So we have such a low volume. If we stayed at the same volume for the next year, we would burn 7.6 trillion. All right, 7.6 quadrillion tokens. So you just got to think about it like that. That's pretty big. That's pretty significant. So anyways, I just wanted to show that because that's pretty cool looking at it from that perspective. And also from that perspective, I don't even know how much money it would be. I'm not going to even do that math because that's kind of hard to do right now. But if you look at it, if you just do 40,000 times 21, or actually 40,000 times 365, that's how you could do it. Let's just do the math. 47 times 365, 40,000 times 365. So yeah, that's $14.6 million burned within a year if we stay at the same low volume. But yeah, and that's also, if you also think about it, there's also a bunch of money redistributed back to the holders. So yes, this says 14.6 million, but now multiply 14.6 million times 1,088,000 holders. So I know I'm doing a lot of math in here. So 14.6 million, because remember, this is being distributed to every single wallet. So it's a lot of money, and I'm not going to do the math because that's a little bit too much money to be doing. Actually, yes, let's just do it. 1,088,000. Let's just back 88,000, and yeah, this is how much holders we have roughly. And yeah, that's a lot of money. That's million, billion, trillion, 15.8 trillion, 15.8 billion. I don't know. Maybe that math is a little bit wrong there. But yeah, you get the drift. You get the flow. That's pretty much what we're seeing inside Baby Doge. And remember, it's going to be redistributed to all of the holders. So it's probably more like million, like 15 million. But anyways, let's move on from this. Anyways, let's get done doing the math. Did so much math in this video today. But yeah, now we're done with the math lessons. But yeah, like I said, Baby Doge is set to hit the 100x in the near future. We already went over everything today. So I'm just going to close it out with this and mention that we will see a little bit of an uptrend coming here in Baby Doge. But it definitely looks like we may pull back just a little bit harder. We may just have some more pullbacks inside the crypto market in general. So we may see a pullback before we actually end up playing out this scenario. But it's almost guaranteed to play out like this, to actually hit the resistance, have a little bit of a pullback, hit more resistance, have a little bit more pullback, hit more resistance, pull back a little bit more, pump again. So it's more than likely going to do that. But yeah, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Definitely hit the like button, subscribe. Really helps the YouTube channel out immensely for the YouTube algorithm. And also let me know what you all want me to go over next in the comment sections. And if you want these automated trading indicators, definitely check out the Vital Algo link in the description and use the discount code Marsellis for 25% off. And if you want to help support the channel, definitely go ahead and send a donation through the Cash App or the PayPal donation link in the description. And as always, I'll be back with another video. Peace.